Are you here to know who is stalking you on Instagram or visiting your profile after every few hours? Well, I was even curious to know who is keeping an eye on me on Instagram, as after all it's a lot fun. So here I am going to reveal some of my ways that I use to find out who is visiting my profile on Instagram. Before I start, I want to tell you that there is no official way to know which Instagram user visited your profile or how many times in a day. Well, this is also good for you, as if Instagram would have allowed tracking visitors on your profile, this would have been less fun to stalk someone on Instagram. So that means if someone visits your Instagram profile and leaves without liking any of your posts or making comments, you will never get to know if they ever visited your Instagram profile. Now the trick that I'm going to share is only for public accounts, as for a private account there is no way to find out who visits your Instagram profile. As for private accounts, the complete information is logged. So let's start with the video and see how you can find out who visits your Instagram profile. Alright, so the first trick that I'm going to share is you need to keep a check on your stories that you post every day to know who is visiting your Instagram profile often. Alright, so I do that as well. So what I do whenever I post a story and it is about to get removed, alright, like 24 hours are going to complete, so the story is going to remove, you can check the number of visitors on that story, and in that number of visitors you might also see some new names that you were not expecting. Alright, so here you will be able to see all the names, those who have seen your story. Alright, so what happens whenever someone searches for you on Instagram, they might mistakenly click on your story, on your profile picture, and in that case they might make that mistake to view your story, and that way you can tell if they visited your profile or not. So you can even do this for every single story if you want to know who is stalking you on Instagram, who is checking your stories. Alright, so that's one trick, and apart from that you cannot do it for your past stories, you can only do it for your current stories that are still live. Alright, so that's the first thing you can do. You might see some new names that are not your followers, or out of them you might know someone or not, that is also possible. So that is one trick that you can use. The next thing I want to share is if someone mistakenly likes your reel. Alright, so what happens when someone visits your profile and they are checking your posts, your reels, and they might mistakenly like any of them. Alright, so you will get a notification for that, and in that case you can get to know that that person visited your profile. So this happened with me. I was on Instagram and suddenly I saw a notification. So that person was a friend of mine, but I was not following him on Instagram. So he watched my reel and he liked it even, but he didn't follow me. So he might have viewed my other reels as well. So that way you can just guess it that that person is stalking you on Instagram. Alright, so this mistake can happen with anyone. Even I have done this, that whenever I'm stalking someone on Instagram, I mistakenly like their post or any of comment and so on. Alright, so that's another trick that you can use. The third option I have for you is to check your messages section. You just need to head to the message request section, where you might see a lot of message requests, and you can even see from a message from someone who is stalking you on Instagram, or who knows you, who wants to talk to you, but they don't want to follow you. Alright, so their messages will appear in the message request section. So that is the section you can keep a check on to see if someone from your known is stalking you on Instagram. They might have messaged you as well. Alright, so that's another way of, you can say, stalking, or they want to connect to you but they don't want to follow you or show it to someone else that they are in connection with you. So these are some tricks that you can use to know who is visiting your profile often or who is stalking you on Instagram. Apart from the tricks I discussed, there is one more method that can tell you about your account engagement on Instagram. Alright, so that is the insight option you get if you have a professional account, but that is not going to tell you who is visiting your profile. Alright, the information you will get here is about the engagement of your account. Here you can see how many accounts you have reached, how many accounts got engaged in your content, and so on. So that is something other than the like you will not get to see the names of the person who is visiting your profile or who are watching your reels. Alright, this is about the engagement thing for the content creators. So you can see the accounts reached and from which countries people are following you the most. Alright, and from which cities. You can see the age range as well. So that's another thing you can do. These were some of my ways to find out if someone visited my profile on Instagram. Do let me know in the comment section if you have tried any of these methods before, or if you have any other ideas to find out who is stalking you on Instagram. And don't forget to stalk us, follow us on Instagram, and all our social media handles have been provided in the description box below. Stay safe from scammers on Instagram as well as in the comment section down below, and stay tuned for my next video. Thank you for watching.